Welcome back, students. Today we are going to complete the next part of your chapter, direct and indirect speech. In the last part, we read about all the rules of converting your tenses. Okay, so now we are going to start your interrogative sentence. Okay. So, before starting your interrogative sentences, what is interrogative sentence? Interrogative sentence means questions. The sentences that are used to ask questions. So, now, interrogative questions can be of two types. Okay. Yes, no question, WH questions. Yes, no questions or WH questions. Now, what is yes, no questions? Yes, no questions means the answer to the questions will be whether in yes or in no. Will be either in yes or no. For example, have you brought your copy? Yes. Have you eaten your lunch? Yes. Are you going out? No. Have you completed your homework? Yes. These kind of works. Did you sleep well? Yes. Are you feeling okay? No. Is it raining? Yes. So this kind of questions that starts with is, am, are, was, where, do, does, did, have, has, had, okay, etc, etc, etc. These are known as your yes no question. WH questions, the word starts with WH. What, why, who, when, how. Now see the rules for interrogative sentences. In reporting questions from direct to indirect, these are the rules that you have to keep in mind. First, the reporting verb is changed into asked, inquired, etc. For example, he said to me, what is your name? For example, he said to me, comma, what is your name? See, he said to me will transform into he asked me. He said to me will transform into he asked me. Will change into whether asked, inquired, interrogated, or any such thing. Queried. You can use any of the words. You can use asked, inquired, or interrogated, or queried. Okay. Use of conjunction if or whether in place of inverted commas when inverted reported speech starts with helping verb. This means if it is your yes no question, the conjunction will transform into if or whether. For example, he said, comma, are you okay? It will transform into he asked if I was okay. He asked, he said transforms into he asked. This portion, this interrogated commas will get this if conjunction. At earlier we were using that. Now we will be using if or whether. If I was okay. R is changing into past tense. Okay. I was okay. If the reported speech starts with WH family, means WH questions, there will be no conjunction used. There is no use of conjunction. Arnav said to me, are you happy? Arnav asked me if I was happy. Next, this WH example is not given. I am transforming this. He said, comma, what is your name? It will be he asked what my name was. See, I'm changing this entire sentence. He said because he asked. There is no conjunction used because it is your WH question. It is not your exam-R question. It is not your yes-no question. So, no conjunction is used. What my name was. What is your name? See the format. What is your name? WH plus verb. WH plus verb plus pronoun plus name. It is changing into what my name was. What my name was. The verb is used at the last. So this is how you are changing your sentences in interrogative part. Okay. Next, imperative sentence. What is imperative sentence? Imperative sentence means sentence which expresses command, suggestion, advice, request, threat, okay, or etc. which expresses command, request, advice, suggestion, threat, order, and the interrogative and the verb, the reporting verb will be changed into requested, advice, suggested, ordered. I said to him, please give me a glass of water. I requested him to give me a glass of water. What is the format of this? See, in this imperative sentence, you are not using any kind of subject. It is completely starting with verb. See, here you is your subject, but here no subject is used. It is starting with your verb. Please means request. So he said to me, because I said to him becomes I requested him. Please means request. I requested him. This is your entire sentence, and the verb will start with to. 2 plus verb. The format will be 2 plus verb. The format will be 2 plus verb. For example, mother said, go to your room. What will I say? Mother ordered to go to my room. Means it is 2 plus verb. 2 plus verb. The format is 2 plus verb. The format is 2 plus verb. Mohit said, don't touch my books. Mohit warned or Mohit threatened not to touch his books. Do not touch becomes not to touch. Okay. 2 plus verb. Note that 2 is used before the reporting verb. 2 verb is used. Next is your exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory sentence means sentences that expresses a kind of joy, sorrow, wonder, okay, grief, any kind of emotions. Exclamations means emotions. So, they said, hurrah, we have won the match. They exclaimed with joy. What is hurrah? When you say hurrah, when you have earned something, when you have achieved something, when you are exceptionally happy. So, they exclaimed with joy that they won the match. That they won the, we have won the match becomes they had won the match. Means this is your present perfect. Transforms into past perfect. You have to keep everything in mind. You have to keep all the rules in mind. This is present perfect. This is past perfect. For example, if I say, they said, alas, or he said, alas, my dog died. What will I say? He exclaimed with grief. He exclaimed with grief that his dog had died. He exclaimed with grief. This was exclaimed with joy. So, hurrah, exclaimed with joy. Alas, alas, exclaimed with grief. Okay, so this was your entire direct indirect chapter. I would ask you to go through this entire chapter. And one more thing, in your practice paper there is a chapter called direct indirect. I want you guys to complete that chapter in your practice paper. Do practice as much as you can, and I had explained every short thing that is there in this chapter, that is present in this chapter. All you have to do is practice as much questions as you can, and only then you will be able to understand what this chapter deals with. This is not a chapter of learning. You are not learning something, you have to practice it. This is a chapter of formations. Okay, grammar is not about mugging up things, it is about understanding and creating on your own. Just read your sentences and transform them and practice as much as you can. So till then, I would ask you to read properly, stay home and stay safe.